It's taken me nearly 16 years to make this adjustment. This new strategy update is an absolute game changer. I'm so proud of this. I think this will be more effective than anything I have ever done because the building blocks of the system is already there. Dare I say it, this could be more impactful than the launch of AFT. And that again was from my missed trades. Because I am obsessed with improving, because I have the humility to understand, even though I've got 16 years in this game, I'm not perfect. There's going to be tweaks, there's going to be refinements, there's different market cycles. You have to have this self-awareness to see, right, can I double down on something or can I slightly adjust? I'm not a big fan of adjusting something just for the sake of it. If I'm going to implement anything, you best believe I have done that without compromising the risk of the system, and I have done it again. I've been spending over a year testing this without a shadow of a doubt. You will see the success for yourself. Now, we've already had students implementing this because I've been dropping gems over the last couple of months as to alluding to what it may be, and we've already seen traders catch those positions. So I wanted to share with you, of course, the update is coming very soon, but I want to share a few important things. So we've got pound Swiss, euro sterling, JP225. I'm of course not going to go over the update. I want to explain to you, because of the so many questions on IG about, well, what's going to be the difference? Has the strategy changed? It's the same strategy. This is the point. I can't share with you the details. That's going to come out. But what I will tell you is a few of the benefits. So 3 key benefits here: increased win rate, without a shadow of a doubt, increased win rate. Secondly, as a side effect, less forced trades, so naturally less errors. Thirdly, you're less likely to miss trades. So these are a few little clues, especially for those of you that work a 9 to 5 and you constantly find yourself missing trades, or you're someone who trades and your time zone's not that favorable, and if you're not there and then, or you can't trade London session or New York session, you find yourself now having to wait to the next day because you missed a few things. This gives you that extra layer. So these are a few things. So ask yourself this: I don't care how you trade. Imagine you had a system right now and you was trading, and I said, if I could make an adjustment and it increased your win rate, it made it so that you was less likely to make as much errors, and it also put you in a position that is less likely to miss trades, what would that do for you? How much capital could you trade? So now you start to understand, and these are just 3. There are so many more benefits. I don't even want to go through the long list. Like, that's just going to happen and that's going to come out. I want to show you a few things on the charts, and I'm going to tell you something way more important, because this is just too good just to be included. If you're already in Falcon, by the way, you're absolutely safe. You are absolutely safe. There'll be no extra. This is literally, you are getting 16 years of my experience of refining and tweaking to create something that is going to produce hundreds of thousands of pounds. I know it so. This is going to be a massive contribution towards our funding goals, so we're just going to keep leveling up from there. And I don't even need to overhype it up, because there are traders in the community that they don't even have access to it yet, but just because they're switched on enough from a few little clues, they're already implementing it. And I never go in with this mentality of trying to create more risk to reward. That's the beautiful thing. It's not about massive risk to reward. It's so much more than that. So let me show you here. Pound Swiss. This was a beautiful position. Many people took it. Do you know what else it gives you as well? I'll give you another little gem. More opportunities to get into the same trade. And no, it's not a super ultra lower time frame. It's not that. If anything, it's the opposite. I'm not going to reveal everything, and what you think it is not going to be what you think it is, because people have guessed a few clues and you're close, but there is so much more than that. And there is the advanced section as well. I didn't even talk about that. So there's the base layer of how you're going to enter with this, and there's an advanced section to it that's going to be an AFT. So essentially, this was the area of the trade, simple continuation play. Now, many people got different returns on this particular trade. Let me know if you did catch this pound Swiss position. If you're in Falcon or non-Falcon, let me know. So this was going to be dependent on your stop loss, of course, but anywhere between 8 to 14% we saw. Now, you're not always going to get these big hitters, and I don't think you should focus on them. But the good thing is, with this system, it gives you the ability to position yourself with these bigger runs. It helps you manage it a little bit easier. It gives you a bit more time, a bit more flexibility, put it that way. So we was able to capitalize on this run. We was eyeing this up for a long period of time. Beautiful. And there was in total, without going too into it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth would be the advanced. 5 different opportunities to get in across 4 different sessions. So when you start to understand, what does that do for you? Well, there's no excuse for you thinking you're going to miss trades. No, of course, no one's perfect. Listen, it doesn't matter how good you are, you will miss trades. I miss trades every single month. That is normal. But I'm saying you're now less likely because of it, which is, in my opinion, absolutely music to my ears. So that is pound Swiss. Then we go over to euro sterling. So euro sterling, the win rate on this, and I don't even focus on trying to have this high strike rate as possible, because I don't think that's a good metric to follow. Do you want to be over 50%? Yes. I don't think most people have the emotional control to deal with something that is lower than that. But this, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to increase your strike rate just by implementing it. So let me show you euro sterling. We go from a high time frame all the way to the 5, as you can see these time frames. Now, a lot of you ask me about different time frames. I don't really venture into those ones. There may be a few new adjustments when the new content comes out, but of course I won't share that now. But it won't be super lower time frame, so I'm not going lower than the 5. The 5 is more than enough. Daily, these runs, this run to the downside, and there were multiple ways to be able to get in. So let me show you on the 1 hour and on the 15. So the 1 hour and the 15 is our usual executional time frames. So if I just show you on the 1 hour here, these were the runs that we were able to get in. So you've got this run here and you have this run here. Now, usually on entry points, you might have a window where it's like London session or New York session when you're trading instruments like this, where you're going to get these trades. Again, because of the extra way that you're going to be able to deal with it, you're less likely to miss the trade and you're still able to capitalize on the run. Now, these weren't massive moves, but these were simple structural plays. Retest the back end of the structure. You've got this low point here. You're looking at continuation. You're looking to play A to B leg, right? And both of them achieve that target. So you will have to get a bit more comfortable with holding trades for a little bit longer. But that also doesn't mean, this is important for me to address, this new strategy doesn't mean that the old strategy won't be traded. This fuses together with it. So I'm still going to be trading exactly how I normally trade. This only adds value. This only gives me extra. As you can imagine, like, I'm so passionate about this, I just want to dive into every part of it. But I'm just trying to give you guys the briefest insight that I can. The best possible thing you could be doing right now is preparing. So for those of you that are saying, right, look, I've been looking to join Falcon for a while. I want a system that's sustainable. I want to trade the way that you trade, etc. How can I get ready for this implementation? Already, traders in the community are getting ready, because I shared it in our live webinar recently as to what do you need to do to be in a position so when the new parts come out, you're ready to go, right, I can actually implement this as quick as possible, because we're over the half-year point right now. You can't afford to wait. If you're waiting too long, then you're going to take time to learn it, and then before you know it, it will be December before you can implement it. So what are you waiting for? You're going to be missing out on all this opportunity that is kicked into this quarter and is going to carry on for what? Procrastination? What's the risk? Bigger risk that you do nothing. So this can work on all different asset classes, by the way. So even a JP225, what a trade this was, seriously. So there was multiple ways to get into this, scalings, etc., but beautiful positioning, even up to the weekly time frame. This is what I love about the system that we trade. We saw this coming an absolute mile off. So all the way back to here, these are the legs. So you're going to have now more flexibility that if you want to hold trades for longer, so be it. If you're working offshore or you just have less time to be able to be on the charts and you need more of that room, you're not going to get restricted or limited, and it's not going to stop you scaling up. If anything, I actually think this is going to do wonders for people's patience. It's going to stop them blowing trading accounts. It's really going to put them in a strong position. But this was just a simple A to B leg from here to here. This was the run that we was looking at our first solid target, this low. Really, really simple. Now, of course, we are on the higher time frame here. We are on the weekly, and we hit our first key solid target. So this is when you start to get the deeper pullbacks, but we achieved everything that we needed to. So would I say that we are shocked about this run? Absolutely not. Did I expect it to just go without any pullbacks? No, not necessarily, because as a trader, you never expect that or anticipate that. You just position yourself to be in that. There were multiple ways to get involved in this run, and it's just so interesting that the new update was perfect for this, so there would be no excuses to not get involved in the position in all different time frames. So for those of you that are wondering, why am I so passionate, why am I so excited for this new update? Because look at how much time and effort. Do you know how difficult it is to make a refinement or adjust anything without messing it up? Do you know how hard it is to tweak something, not compromise the risk profile, but then at the same time almost compromise the risk to reward as well? So it's not like this new adjustment has now made it less likely to get bigger numbers. If anything, it's the opposite, and I didn't even try to do that. All I was looking at was, look, if I can make it so there's less errors, less likely for people to miss trades, and increase the win rate, that within itself is a massive plus. And I've done that and so much more, but I just wanted to share with you guys just the key few benefits. That as a member, you get access to this. The value that is put on this is incomprehensible. So in the very, very near future, I'm not going to tell you the date, I'm not going to tell you when, but it's very likely that you will not be in a position to be able to access all of this just by being a member. If you are a current member right now, you're safe, and your loyalty will be rewarded for that. But for those of you that are not committed, and you want 16 years of all of my experience in a concentrated fashion for you to just pick up and just disappear, I don't think so. So for those of you that are serious and you want to be around like-minded people and you want to apply this new strategy, you can either get involved and get prepared, go through the Falcon mechanics and all the other things that I've told you guys to do that's in the community. So when this comes out, you are right there ready to implement. I'm telling you, your funding, your trading, your scale-ups, your personal account is going to look very different come the end of the year. Me and the coaches, we've been absolutely crushing it, and we're going to see a massive impact. So I hope that gives you some clarity. Enjoy your evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I sincerely hope that you are continuously taking value from the channel.